Welcome to Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Myself, Raj Gheware, working as a lecturer in Mechanical Department. We are looking at the subject Theory of Machine for SEM 4. We have started with chapter number 2, that is Velocity and Acceleration in Mechanism. So in this chapter we have seen the various methods. We have also seen the concept of relative velocity of a point in a link. So we were solving the first problem in order to determine the angular velocity of link CD. Now here we were determining the velocity of link CD. Now in this part, what we are going to do over here is, for this we need to construct a space diagram. So in order to solve, so how the space diagram is constructed is by using the given data value. So over here the given data value we have obtained, that is AD is a fixed line. So by using suitable scale we can draw AD as a line which is fixed. So if we are taking 1 centimeter equals to 10 units, so AD will be 15 15 centimeter. So same way we will be taking next point, that is over here BAD is given as 60 degree. So already we have AD point, so B angle BAD will be 60 degree according to the given data which is provided over here, that is 60 degree. Also as we see the given data, AB is given as 40. So AB is given as 40. So according to the scale, if we are taking a scale 1 centimeter equals to 10, so AB will be 4 centimeter. So like this way we need to construct this space diagram. The space diagram will be constructed like this. So once we construct this space diagram, what we are going to do is we have to calculate velocity of BA, that is velocity of the crank which has been rotating. So here VBA, or we can also call it as velocity of B point, will be equivalent to omega into length of AB. So over here omega will be represented by 2 pi r 2 pi r divided by 160. So here what we are going to do is 2 pi n divided by 60 will be the value of omega. So I will just write the value of omega. Omega will be equivalent to 2 pi n divided by 60. Already from the given data that we have n is 120, as we are able to see. So n value we have 120. When we substitute it over here, we will be getting the value of omega, that is 12.56 radian per second. So once we get the value of omega, we will get the velocity of point B. So velocity of this point B is written over here. How we got this? VB is nothing but omega B into AB. So omega value we have obtained 12.56 into length of AB. Length of AB is represented by 40. So that we have written. So finally we got it as 503 mm per second. So when we get the velocity of the first, that is the crank which is rotating, we will now go for the next step, that is to draw this velocity diagram. So in order to draw this velocity diagram, that is this velocity diagram, what we have to do is we have to take a particular scale. So here whatever value we have obtained, we are taking that scale 503. We have taken it as 503 for 4 centimeter. So what we are going to do is we will take the two points which are fixed. Which are the two fixed point? A and D, which are two fixed point. We are taking it at a one particular point together. So here we are able to see AD as a two fixed point. So here what we are going to do is we will draw a line AB which is perpendicular to line AB. So I will just show you. If this is the line AB, we have to draw perpendicular line. So perpendicular line we are able to see, it will appear like this. So like this inclined line, we have to draw it from this point. Okay, we have drawn this inclined line parallel to this. So I will just show you with the help of arrow. Okay, this is the line which is drawn parallel over here from a point. Okay, now what we are going to do over here is, when we draw this part, we will check the values and we will write VBA. Apart from this, we have to we have obtained that B will be 4 centimeter. Why 4 centimeter? Because VB we have obtained it as 503, so we have taken it as 4 centimeter. So this line is 4 centimeter. Now from B point we have to draw a line which is perpendicular to BC. So if this is my BC, okay, if this is my BC, so perpendicular line will be like this. Perpendicular line will be like this. So we have to draw a line which is perpendicular to this, parallel to this. So this is the perpendicular line. So from like this way, line we have to draw parallel. So this is the line from B point we have drawn, and these two lines, this first and this two line, are parallel to each other. This line and this line are parallel to each other. So we have drawn it from B point. And once we draw it from B point, what is the next step is, we will be drawing once again, that is perpendicular line through CD, through this CD. So here is the next step, we have to draw perpendicular line to CD. So if this is the line, okay, if this is the line, so perpendicular line will be like this. So this line we have to draw. So let me show you with highlighter. This line, perpendicular line, we have to draw from A point. So this is the line which we have drawn, and when these two lines are parallel to each other, this line and this line are parallel to each other. So what will happen is, over here is, when we draw this line and this line, so it will intersect at this point. So that point we will be taking it as a C point, and then we will be giving a naming VA, VCB and VCD. So we have to find velocity of CD. How we can get this velocity of CD is, it's very simple. We have to measure the distance of CD or in velocity diagram. So if I measure the distance of CD, so from here to here I will be getting it as somewhere about 3 centimeter. So I will be writing CD, I have obtained it as a 3 centimeter. So then I need to convert that into the scale what I have taken. So what I did is, what scale I have taken divided by scale value. So 503 was the value, and divided by how much scale I have taken, 4 centimeter, in order to get the value in terms of real unit, that is in terms of mm per second. So this is how I have obtained the velocity of velocity of the link CD. Okay, so this is how we can obtain. And now in order to get the angular velocity of this link CD, so angular velocity is omega is represented for angular velocity, and length of CD is 80. How we got this 80? From given data itself. So this is the given data. From this given data, the length of CD is 80. So that only we have written. Now omega is equal to, and that is angular velocity of link CD, is equal to VCD, that is velocity of CD, what we obtain it as 378, divided by length of CD, that is 80, and hence we will get in terms of angular velocity, that will be in terms of radian per second. So we got it as 4.76 radian per second. So this is how we can get the angular velocity of this CD. First we will do a quick revision. We have drawn the space diagram by a given dimension in the given data. Then we have calculated the velocity of the link which is rotating, and through that we have drawn this one, that is velocity diagram. After getting the velocity diagram, we have calculated the velocity and then we calculated the angular velocity. So this is what we have studied in today's video. That's all. Thank you.